I told you. First, we're going to watch this review.
Wrong.
I told you. We're going to hang out and watch this review.
And then you can leave.
What's going on, everybody? Yours truly, the Horror God, here with you once again. And if you realize, I am not alone here. That's right. I have my own new co-host. I summoned upon you. This, my co-host, Sammy Slaughter.
What's up, guys?
Today, we have a special review for you. Today, we're going to review Netflix's newest series that's blowing up like crazy, Dahmer. So, what was your thoughts on it?
I think Evan Peters did an amazing job. For one, Evan Peters is one of my favorite actors. I mean, American Horror Story, he blows all his characters out of the water. That left said. This role, I think he did phenomenal on. If anyone has seen Dahmer's actual interviews, I think he nailed his character on point.
That is true. This one, out of all his roles, makes you feel unsettling, uncomfortable. The way I think Dahmer would want you to feel. I mean, if those of you who've seen American Horror Story know Evan Peters has nailed every single role. So if you're a fan of horror movies, if you've seen serial killer documentaries and you are familiar with serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer, this one's gonna really make your skin crawl.
I agree. I definitely agree. I also like how halfway through the series, I almost thought I was watching an actual documentary. I almost forgot that it was a Hollywood reenactment. And I also liked how it almost told the victim stories. It was from their point of view. So it wasn't just all about Dahmer. It was also the victims could tell their story.
That's true, yeah. When you first watch it, it's almost like a foreshadowing moment. We see the final victim before Dahmer is killed. No, I'm sorry, scratch that. Arrested before you actually see the victim almost be killed. So, in a way, we actually see how it was with him in high school going on and him starting to devour and kill and, spoiler alert, eat some of his victims. So, out of all the roles of Dahmer, I feel like Evan Peters really delivers it. I feel like we had the best director for this, and I honestly want to know.
Ryan Murphy.
That's right, for American Horror Story. I mean, Evan Peters. Keep in mind, this is not the only serial killer he's actually played.
Right.
Those of you who've watched American Horror Story have seen him play Charles Manson and Jim Jones over in the Cult episode.
Heaven's Gates.
That's right. I mean, Evan Peters, this guy is underrated, amazing. He's got a great future ahead of him. Mm-hmm. And I actually want to see what his psych test would be for actually doing Dahmer. I feel like he needs a lot of therapy after this. He really went into it.
I think a lot of the fans I saw, tweets and stuff, a lot of the fans, including myself, I posted about it. I think we were really concerned about Evan Peters' mental health because he actually did a whole interview before he played the Dahmer role, and he said this was the only role that gave him a lot of anxiety. He was really, really nervous about taking this role on. So I hope it didn't mess him up too much. Because I know Cole, American Horror Story Cole, he took 2 years off of acting after that, and that messed him up. And this is still on top of Colt. He said this was worse.
And we all know about Heath Ledger, what happened to him when he did the Joker role. So my prayers and everything go to Evan Peters.
Seriously.
Ryan Murphy nailed it out of the park with this amazing series. I mean, we actually kind of, spoiler alert, get a little bit of John Wayne Gacy near the end of it. So I'm actually pretty dope how they did a little bit of two different serial killers in one episode.
Well, they had Ed Gein in it too.
That's right, Ed Gein was in it. It makes me actually anxious to see if Ryan Murphy's actually going to do more and more serial killers. But with the Dahmer one, he nailed every single scene, from every death to the court case to even Dahmer's death. And it's it makes your skin crawl. You're scared. You're wondering, I wonder how these victims' families must have felt during this.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, I'm actually, I know a little bit about Dahmer. I'm more I'm more of a Charles Manson person, but
More of a
Dahmer.
Bundy fan, but
Yeah.
I think it's great.
But
Oh, that's
Ryan
cool.
Murphy nailed it out of the park. For a Netflix series, I mean, don't be wrong, I feel like Netflix will cancel this. That's how brutal it was. I heard.
I
all
don't
these
think
arguments.
Netflix is going to cancel it. What I heard is a lot of the victims' families are upset about it. I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to do controversy, but I mean, I hope it doesn't get taken down. But if it does, it does. At least we already watched it, so watch it while you can.
And trust me, you can't watch this only a few episodes. You're going to be staying up all night.
I've watched it 3 times already.
Twice here. And I stayed up the first night. 10 hours.
We did. On the phone together.
And it was a brutal one. I mean, I honestly don't think anything's going to top Netflix from this because it was horrifying. I mean, the part when he's eating people, and there's a scene where one of his victims escapes, and the cops bring him right back. It's almost like you get that excitement, like he's about to get away, just to be fed to Dahmer
Yeah.
and never be heard from again.
It's crazy. How much the police system just let that slide,
I mean, I honestly think the Halloween cops from Halloween 5 with the clown music, I honestly feel like they would have done more than these cops. Like,
Yeah.
Evan Peters is a gift from God, and I honestly would not mind seeing, I've been saying it for years, like a crazy good Manson movie where you see him as a kid growing up, because Evan
We don't
Peters...
have many Manson documentaries. I mean, like reenactments, like movies or stuff like that. We don't really have a lot of that, and I think it would actually be good if Ryan Murphy made something about, Charles Manson. I agree. Ryan Murphy, if you ever see this, take this into consideration.
Get over that. Get on that, get on those notes, But we want to know something from the audience. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, what did you guys think about it? I know like half of America's seen this already. Like it's #1 on Netflix. Comment below, guys. What do you think about Dahmer? Did it scare you? Were you not impressed? What is any kind of reaction? What was your guys' reaction?
Want to know? Leave everything in there. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You're not going to miss anything because there's several videos. My new co-host and I have tons and tons of good shit to show you. So if you don't want to miss out, that subscribe button's right there. It's not going to take that long. Just press it. Press it. You want to press it. Come on.
And don't forget to hit the little bell button.
Right there. This way you don't miss a single ounce of the Horror God or Sammy Slaughter. You do not want to miss anything. Hit. And until next time, guys, stay dead.